Hi Gemini, this is a tarot reading for you for the rest of the month of August 2022, and I've started doing something new in my readings. I have these 3 piles, as you can see. Each pile is just made of 2 cards, one from the Angel Answers deck and the other one from this timing deck that includes all kinds of timing things, words like next week, not now, go ahead, yes, no, all the months, years, next year, 2 years from now, and then all different kinds of things. Like the one on the bottom says, let it be a mystery. Like it's so cool. So that's in those decks, and I'll reveal those at the end of the reading. I don't know what they are. I go through a whole process, and I was using crystals, but I'm using my charms and Scrabble tiles now. And the first pile is this butterfly. Whoops. Second pile is the letter I. And the third pile is this, oh, I thought it was a tree, but it's a peacock. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I'll reveal those at the end of the reading. Angels, guides, spirit, please send messages through me to Gemini. What would be helpful for Gemini to know right now? Please provide words and guidance for Gemini's highest good. Thank you. The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Six of Wands. This card is significant. Death. I swear to God, every time I pull the death card, I want to say death to Smoochie. It's a movie. Seven of Cups. And King of Cups. Okay, wow. This is very interesting because it feels like it's all over the map. Trying to see what the story is. So the story includes balance for sure, recognition, being overwhelmed, having choices. This Emperor, I wonder if that's you or someone else in your near past, Gemini. I'm getting it's someone in your near past. Yeah, an authority figure in your fast. That's interesting. Authority figure from your past that you ran away from fast. That might be true. Yeah, so the Emperor is all the kings combined. And the Emperor can be kind of stern sometimes. Known to be stern. But let's see how that plays out. That's what's coming through with that, that you moved away from this emperor, this authority figure. And Ace of Wands, just kind of something new coming into your life kind of surprised you, startled you. That's what I'm getting from this card. The Ace of Wands popping out of this fire. So, you know, urging you to take action. And it kind of surprised you, like, oh, and that may be what the fast is about, that you felt like you had to do something fast, like something just happened that, yeah, that's what's coming through. That something just happened that you're like, okay, I got to do this. But while you were doing it, on the way to doing it, on the way thinking about it, you kind of had a feeling of lack. Because the Five of Pentacles, that's what this is about. The witch and her child and cat are freezing and just forging ahead, you know, struggling. They're all together and they've got the lantern, but just over to the side is that building, full of abundance and full of what they need. Light, shelter, clothing, more clothing, a taxi. I have no idea where that came from. Somewhere to call a cab. Yeah. So, and you know, the witch is just forging ahead in a certain direction, but not looking so single-mindedly, forging ahead. That's what it is, single-mindedly, not taking, you know, it's like, and I'm certainly not calling you horses, Gemini, by any means, but you know when you see a horse with blinders on, they're kind of forced just to look straight ahead and they don't get to see what is to the side of them. So that's, you know, for focus and determination. But in this case, those blinders are getting you to miss things. They're not allowing you to see everything, which ultimately, moving into the present, has you feeling overwhelmed. And, you know, look at all the wands up in the air. You're trying to juggle, trying to maintain, trying to control. And this card just speaks to me of being somewhat overwhelmed. In this case, maybe a little bit more than just somewhat, because I'm actually noticing for the first time, Gemini, that there's actually a tornado, and I've never noticed that before. So this is significant, that I noticed that tornado. So that tornado is what's got the wands flying all around, and you're trying to maintain and keep control and handle everything. And your cat is clinging to you. Yeah, that's interesting. That's the first time that I've noticed that is actually a tornado. Wow, that's wild. But then, right after that, Two of Pentacles. So you're seeking balance. You are working towards balance. And this witch is actually on a teeter-totter. And they're keeping it pretty balanced, too. We're going to see something unexpected happens as well, because it's so wild. I got to tell you how I can look at these cards so many times and just always notice something new, because now I'm noticing that this cat is about to land on this teeter-totter, which quite possibly could throw the witch's balance off. But before the cat lands, so the cat is something unexpected. You're working at keeping your balance and you're doing a pretty good job at it, but the cat is something unexpected, and it's just a little cat, so it's not anything you can't recover and gain your balance from again. You know, this unexpected thing, it's not, you know, if there was a cow jumping over that fence onto the teeter-totter, I'd say it's significant, but it's a cat. So you can handle the weight and recover and regain balance pretty good. Yeah, that's interesting, Gemini, and that's the here and now, that you're working towards getting balance, not feeling overwhelmed with this anymore, handling it, finding your stride, having a little something unexpected pop out, but no big deal. And that leads you to recognition and yeah, and to what? To being able to give to others. Definitely give to others and having recognition, because you're handing this woman who's on her knees in front of you, and the look on her face, so she's from your past, and she realizes something, and I'm just saying she because she's really showing up as a she, but you know, maybe not. Maybe not. They. I'm going to stick to they. That's the best way. They are from your past, and they have realized what they have done. And so that's why they're on their knees. And yet, look at the look on your face. You're knowing and forgiving and giving them a rose. And look at the people in the background all clapping and cheering for you. So you're getting recognition and your comeuppance. That's what I'm getting. You're getting your comeuppance, Gemini, that, yeah, whatever happened, people are seeing the truth and congratulating you on how you're reacting to it, because you're reacting to it beautifully, with compassion and caring. And something comes to an end. Death. The death card. Just a complete ending, Gemini, of something. Not death, just an ending. And after every ending is rebirth. After death is rebirth. Yeah, so this is going good. This is going good. And this winds you up to, it's funny how you start with the Emperor, somebody stern, and you end up at the very end with the King of Cups, who is someone who is very balanced themselves, able to manage their emotions. Yeah. And before that, you've got the Seven of Cups. So you've got a lot of choices in the future. A lot of choices, Gemini, and you're having a hard time about it. And it's funny that you've got your hands on this heart. Looks like you're struggling, you're not sure, but you've got your hands on this heart, and then who follows but the King of Cups, which is about emotions and love. That's interesting. Do I want to clarify any of these? Let's see. I feel like I do. I want to clarify the Emperor. I want to clarify that Emperor. So this is my angel. Oh, just angel tarot cards. Let's get a couple cards for who that Emperor is, or what's going on with that Emperor, or why. Thank you. Two of Water. Two of Cups, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. Okay. So you were moving away from that Emperor, but it's got a positive resolution of conflict. And maybe that's what this is all about. Okay, one more card for that Emperor, please, for Gemini. One more card. One more card. This one. This one. Five of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Well, that sure is a mixed message. How can we sort that out? Yeah, so the initial thought was right, that you're moving away from that emperor, but yet it's got a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. Things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive. But this tells me that eventually you do. And the overriding feeling for me is the positive resolution of conflict for that. And this just tells me, Gemini, that even more. And this is in your immediate future. This card, the positive resolution, and yeah, forgiveness. Because you're forgiving, whoops, put this down, you're forgiving this person. This one's popping out. Let me grab that for you. 5 of Air. An unwise choice. Learning what you can from this situation. Review everybody's motives. Okay. Yeah. So there was really something going on for sure. That you walked away from. But what is the unwise choice? Maybe you stayed in it for longer than you should have. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everybody's motives. Okay, that's kind of a warning, eh, Gemini? That's the card. And this is just is everyone a unicorn? Is every animal a unicorn in here? I don't see the horn on this. So there's a horse, I think, in this like closed space being cramped in with all these unicorns. So that's telling that you felt different. You felt different from everybody else. Okay. Let's pull a, I don't know, that doesn't feel finished, Gemini. Let's pull a couple for the Death card. Yeah, let's pull a couple for the Death card. Let's clarify this Death card to try to get more insight for Gemini. The Magician. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay. All right. This was a mishmash. Honest to God, if it resonates with you, I hope it does, that somebody gets something, because I can't sort that out. Seriously, I can't sort all that out, because it was, I hope you got something out of it. But clarifying the Death card, you know, which something's over, and then getting the Magician. You are ready. So you are ready to move on. And in your near future. And it's not sticking with you. You have the resources or the ability to manifest. Life is magical. Okay. Do I want to pull another one? No, I don't want to play with that. I don't want to play with that. I'm going to leave it there, Gemini, with the Magician, clarifying the Death. Something's over and you are ready to move on, and you have the resources and the abilities. I feel better about closing it there. Oops. Okay, sorry about that, taking up time. I don't like to hold you hostage at all. Okay. I'm just gonna cut so I can get to the answers. Let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Okay, that's interesting. And that was from, oh my God, what's going on? Dropping things. That was from Whispering Woods, and this is from Making Magic. This is full of sigils and amulets, and various signs, Celtic signs. Let's pick one of these for you. This one? Air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. So you're definitely dealing with a situation, Gemini, for sure, that you come through. So back to the butterfly, this is the first answer pile. Opportunity. Be patient. Be patient, there's an opportunity coming. That's neat. Pile number 2, the letter I for Isaac, Ivy. No, with an exclamation mark. No, strongly no. And the timing, not in this lifetime. Wow, that is pretty clear. No, not in this lifetime. Okay, and pile number 3 is the peacock, which I initially thought was a tree. Yep, peacock. And the angel answer is, this situation will improve. That's good. And successful time. Okay. Very cool. I love those piles. I love how those cards work together. I hope you found this helpful, Gemini. I'm sorry I went a little longer than I usually do in readings, but that mishmash had me thrown a bit. Bye for now.